are going to listen to a talk on the topic, Writing to Save the Planet. The speaker for the event is a passionate 14-year-old from Mumbai, Karnav Rastogi. He is an author, trainer, critic, storyteller, and a climate change advocate. He created a book series of his own titled Karthik and Mixi. I would like to welcome you, Karnav, to the stage, to the session. And something special is happening here right now. Karnav will be releasing the Malayalam version of his book, Karthik, Mixi and Climate. It's Now or Never. And the book will be unveiled by Mr. C.R. Prasad and presented to Mr. Sukumaran Chalikada. ബുക്കിൻ്റെ മലയാളത്തിലുള്ള പേര് കാർത്തിക് മിക്സി ആൻഡ് കാലാവസ്ഥ വ്യതിയാനം ഇപ്പോൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരിക്കലുമില്ല.
So today I would be addressing the problem of climate change and how do we deal with climate change mainly. So before I start my presentation, as usual, I begin with a quote by Lautes. A tree as big as you can reach starts with a small seed. 1,000-mile journey starts with a small step, and that's what today I'm going to be talking about, climate change. So from a small observation to a big leap, this dustbin has played an immense role in my journey. I began writing my first story, termed as The Magical Dustbin, at the age of 7. This is the story published in my first book, Karthik Mixi and A Journey About Creation. And this dustbin has been a source of inspiration actually, because most of the times when we see a dustbin, we see that a dustbin has use me written. But what I have written is feed me, that creates an impact, and that's how I've included this in my story. This has been inspired by the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan by Shri Narendra Modi ji in the year 2018. Continuing my presentation, we are all here at the Mathrubhumi Festival, the festival of letters. So talking about letters, let's start with letters, because letters make words, words make sentences, sentences make a paragraph makes a story, and a story makes a book. That's what we are here to know on climate change. So if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then crawl. And if you can't crawl, but keep moving forward. A quote by Martin King Jr. So coming on to my journey so far, that is my first book, a collection of stories, a journey of creation on how I have written 12 to 13 stories. An important factor of my first book is that I have included a poem before every story that gives a summary of the story beforehand, but creates curiosity in the reader's mind to know what's going to go forward. A part of this book is the story Magical Dustbin. Apart from which, this book was written at the age of 8 by me, inspired from these tales that are Panchtantra and Jhatak tales mostly. Speaking about Panchtantra, we all know the bird crow. Crow was included several times in many stories in Panchtantra, such as the crow and the fox, and the crow and the pot where the water fills up to the brim and the crow would drink it. Similarly, speaking about crows, if anybody happened to scroll through the Mathrubhumi site, they would have come close to our sponsors, and under our sponsors, next to the solar partners, there is the green partner, that is the crow and the broom. So taking it from our sponsors and the festive partner, let's move to the next book, that is the second book, Jungle Adventure, which is a novel written by me. Three factors that I would like to include what describe the book well would be fun, fear, and anxiety. So taking it through, the initial chapters of my book are the initial chapters of my second book basically talk about the introduction of how Karthik and Mixi, the lead characters of my own book, get into a jungle adventure. It talks about the settings. A lot of science fiction is there, mainly in these two books. For example, in this, you have an animal talking machine that converts animal voice to a voice that can be interpreted and understood by humans. Apart from which, I have included fireflies as a light source at night, which is a natural light source as it glows. These were the few scientific things, terminologies that I have included in this second book. Now, the first book and the second book have an important differentiation because the first one is a collection of stories, but the second one mainly talks about a novel, and it's a very important book. So, for both the books, my inspiration has been nature. First book talks about the surroundings, and second one is based on nature. Now comes COVID 19, the virus we all are aware of. This put up the lockdown from which I became from a free flying bird into a cage. So let's have a look at a sudden change, what happened, how from writing short stories and jungle adventure, a person like me entered the era of artificial intelligence. So, starting from which, once the lockdown hit, I started introspecting myself. What changes did I bring myself in the lifestyle I used to live? From the word lifestyle, I remember one important part. I talked about Swachh Bharat Abhiyan in Magical Dustbin, which was again by Honorable Modi ji. But another thing, that is Mission Life, that is lifestyle for environment, is given by Modi ji. So the changes that I implemented in myself, respecting the environment, making these small changes reduced my carbon footprints to a very less amount. I had to learn and unlearn a few things. I had to learn the way of online school. I had to learn the way of how to operate the online technology surrounded by the three screens. The thing that I had to unlearn was I needed to unlearn the things of offline school, and I needed to unlearn more things. In the part of learning, I had to take COVID precautions because that was the time of lockdown. Coming to my poem writing, I have written many poems on coronavirus. I have written a poem on Mother Earth, healing of Mother Earth, and I have written various poems related to nature and its surroundings. Nature always has been an observation, a common thing in my 11 books, actually 12 because I just launched my Malayalam book. So, in the common thing in my 12 books is everything surrounds nature. In fact, the venue we are at actually surrounds nature. There, if you see, there are solar panels. There, if you see, there is a neem tree. That's how close we are to our roots, to our Mother Nature. Taking the three screens theory that I was surrounded by in the lockdown says all. The image says that we have a TV, a computer screen, and a mobile phone. This represents the three screen theory that I have worked upon. How can I contribute to these changes that are occurring near me how I chose to write a book on artificial intelligence. E-comics. E-comics have been flourishing. I have written 3 e-comics in 3 years, 2020, 2021 and 2022. 3 e-comics were written by me. And the next slide talks about the e-comics that I have written. My first e-comic is on coronavirus prevention, of how I was making aware people about my coronavirus journey, what precautions you as an individual can take for this corona to prevent coronavirus. So this was sponsored by Umang Foundation, and note all these 3 e-comics are freely downloadable on the web. Coming next, Karthik, Daddy and Plastic. It's a journey about beating plastic pollution. What causes plastic pollution? How can we save plastic pollution? And what are the main causes? Was what I included in this book. Was by SNE Foundation. And my third book is a journey about ocean pollution. So you noticed in harmony in all these 3 books, all of them are related to social causes that I have included, and this was by Tinkle. So, moving on, after the discussion on my e-comics and its sponsors, we are here to my most favorite book and an Amazon bestseller, that is Karthik Mixi and Europa, A Journey About Artificial Intelligence. Now, this is the slide I would like to discuss a lot upon because I took inspiration to write this book from three main books. And even if you don't remember the names of the three books, it's mentioned in the references at the back of my book, Karthik Mixi and Europa. The first book that I read to come up with this is The Rise of Robots by Martin Ford. It's a best selling book again. The second book that I read was by Max Tegmark, that was Life 3.0. It talks about how in Life 1.0 it's a biological stage, Life 2.0 is a cultural stage, and Life 3.0 is the technological stage, or you may name it the technological era. The first one talks about hardware and software. The second one talks about hardware and software designs, and the third one, that is the book is based upon, Life 3.0, talks about the designing of hardware and software by AI. And the third book is How the World Will Be in 2050 by Hamish McRae. So that is one of the favorite books because it has a proper designation from page 111 to 115 talking about climate change. Particularly on page 112, there is a graph about carbon emissions that talks about the pessimistic ranges of carbon emissions. Now, these emissions of carbon, even in the pessimistic approach, ki kam se kam it has to be this much, lower to lower it has to be this much, is still very, very concerning. And that's the reason, taking inspiration from these three books, I've written artificial intelligence. Another wow factor of my book is not only it's in three sections, giving two sections to what AI is particularly and one section to what story writing is, I've included writing with AI writer. A very unique concept of writing with an AI is talking about writing with AI Dungeon. I have written my book using an AI writer. So what I did was, first I prepared a draft of my own book on artificial intelligence and then combined it with the essence of AI. As machines think differently what humans think, as humans are different from machines. Coming on to the next slide, coming on to the next slide, which is on environmental impacts, talking about microplastics, how microplastics influence our own life and what plastic plays a pivotal role in. All these image talks about how microplastics affect our lives. How do they particularly affect our lives? You can refer to this image because microplastics are really not filtered through the water filter. This is the reason we tend to consume, or we tend to consume plastic. And coming here, I have 4 lines to share which have been prepared by me. Stop climate change before it changes you. Change the mindset for plastic use. Evade the Everest of all problems away because the future depends on what we do today. So, this is the 4 lines that I have composed and written to explain how plastic is needed, but there are substitutions. Like you can use bamboo that you can see around, or you can use glass fiber. Coming on, Mathrubhumi Festival as a very eco-friendly festival, if some of you have noticed here, because it does not use plastic, or it uses plastic at a very minimal. Mostly it's based on glass, and the main part is because we are exploring plurality. That is the main theme for today. So going on to the next slide, talks about how I became and started and coming in the genre of climate change. This is what I have received, TTC. The full form stands for Tide Turner Plastic Challenge, and I received this in 2020. And this is a poem, Plastic a Curse. Another poem was read by me on plastic at the National Youth Summit, and you can see mainly 2 logos about UNEP, as I am their own speaker, and WWF because I'm the youth conservation hero, and I've also participated in Earth Hour that happens. What is Earth Hour basically? It's an hour on the last Saturday of March, particularly 28th if I need to name the date. There we turn off all the non-essential lights, and that's the time we really conserve electricity for the coming generations. So, a drop of ink may make a million think, a quote by Lord Byron. The only reason I took to writing was this quote because this inspires me a lot. Coming to the next slide is my main book, that is Karthik Mixi and Climate Change, It's Now or Never. Taking this theme of It's Now or Never was inspired on the day my book was launched. My book was launched on World Environment Day. That happens to be June 5th, 2022. So 2 years back, I had released this book, and the theme was We Do Not Have a Planet B is the theme, because it's now or never. So climate change talks about how we do not have another planet, so we really need to survive on this planet and hence reduce our carbon emissions, to say reduce our carbon footprints. So this is my journey, how it began on the date I mentioned, 5th June 2022. I presented these copies to Shri Koshyari ji, the governor of Maharashtra, and this is how my journey starts, taking you through my book, Climate Change, section number 1. It talks about four main things, that is the problems. I have covered in the section 1 the problems, and in section 2 I covered the solutions. So what are the problems? The problems lead on to each other. First problem is global warming, second problem is melting glaciers, third is ocean pollution, and the fourth one is soil depletion. So these are the four main problems. Now, what exactly is global warming? Global warming is when the hot gases tend to trap heat in the atmosphere, making the earth warm. And this is happening at an alarming rate. Again, I would use the reference of the book of the Future in 2050 by The Future in 2050 on page 113. It talks about how in 2050 the temperature would be at a static rate increasing by 1.5 degrees Celsius, and then an increase from the pre-industrial range, that was 1850 to 1950, that talked about 1 degree Celsius, it would increase by 2 degrees Celsius. This is how climate change is actively affecting our environment. Even though I might not be seeming that convincing, I'll give you two examples that will change your view for climate change. First example is Antarctica. Antarctica is not inhabited by humans, and we are aware of it because it's a continent and has a lot of snow. But there the presence of microplastics has been found. So here there are many countries who are actually causing carbon emissions, and there a continent that is not inhabited is being affected. Now, even if this doesn't sound convincing, the second one will shock you. Kiribati, that is a small country, is going under the ocean in the coming few years because of climate change, and the people cannot do anything about it. Because climate change has increased the amount of melting glaciers. That's the second problem. And because of melting glaciers, it's going under this ocean. These are the 2 points that actually will change your view for climate change. Ocean pollution is regarding how the plastic is polluted, how the plastic pollutes the ocean, and soil depletion is also due to plastic, because plastic is a non-biodegradable resource, so it really cannot biodegrade. Going to the next section, that is the solutions. Section 1 covered the problems and section 2 would cover the solutions. Section 2 talks about tree plantation, waste management, recycling plastic, and there is solar panels, that is sustainable energy. So talking about the first one, that is tree plantation, which we all are aware of, a main part of my book and an essential part of my book, even though this is in Malayalam, I've released it in 6 languages: English, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Bengali, and Malayalam. So this one has a neem seed inside it, supporting the first solution, that is tree plantation. The main cause, or the main headline, if you want to say, of this book is each one, read one, to plant one, due to which I have given a seed at the back of the book, that's a neem seed. Coming on to the second one is, how do we actually manage waste? We all know, because we live in city, but people of villages are not really aware about how green and blue bags are made for recyclable and non-recyclable materials. Coming on to the third part is how we recycle plastic. So you might be wondering, why did I not go through artificial intelligence, and why did I take to writing a book? Is because my book is made of recycled paper. Recycled paper takes 40% less electricity, and I wanted to spread an impact. It's not one person who's reading the book. Every person will read the book, put a seed, and pass it through, because my target audience is mainly the youth, mainly the students. Coming on to the last part, that is sustainable energy. We are actually surrounded by sustainable energy at the current point. We can see wind around us, that is wind energy, one part. We can see solar panels there, that is solar energy, second part. We can take geothermal energy and hydrothermal energy as four parts. So moving ahead, so these are the images for reference that are there. There is an author in each one of us. So this was basically a message that I want to give the youth, that we have an author in all of us. It's just that we take a pen, a paper, and we can change the world how it looks. That's another quote by Martin King Luther. Coming on, each one of us can be a climate change warrior. And even if we are not fond of writing books, I mean, not everyone likes writing books. We can write in short, that is a poem that has rhyming words. For example, I gave an example of climate change. I'll give the poem that I have written for Magical Dustbin in my first book. In pin, safety pin, I'm a magical bin. Plastic of street or household waste, I pop in everything just like a piece of cake. That is a poem, how it should look, a little longer. Blog is a shorter version of a story. Blog is a shorter version of a story to catch the eyes of audience, and it's mainly written to portray yourself on the AI base. Article in a magazine or a newspaper, so you can publish your article in a magazine or a newspaper. Poster is for the ones who are fond of art, want to portray a message or a social cause through the means of art, is for those who are there. And workshops is what I conducted today at 2 p.m. or I conduct various workshops at various schools. So moving on to the next slide, 5W framework about climate change. So what are the 5 W's that I have included? Notice how each question starts with a W, except for this one is an H, but what, why, who, where and when are the 5 W's you have to look at. So what exactly is climate change? And that's what we have gathered here. Climate change is when the temperature and climate is changing unfavorably, not in our favor, and that is because of an increase in the temperature, not usually in the pre-industrial range that I'm talking about 1900s, it was 1 degree Celsius, but now it has come on to be 1.5, later 2, and it would keep increasing if we don't take action. Next one is, why is the climate change happening? It's happening due to human actions mainly. Who will be affected by climate change? We are currently being affected by climate change. You've seen the unseasoned rains, because I'm from Bombay. I've seen the unseasoned rains and how they affect the crops what hardworking farmers have sown. Where and when will it affect us? It's already affecting us, and it's across the globe, across each and every country. I gave you 2 examples of Kiribati and Antarctica. There's where it's affecting. And how I can help is something that I've included in my book in the 7 steps. So here, just before about the author, I've included the 7 steps you can follow to be a climate change warrior. It's written in Malayalam, but I have also the English copies. Coming on to the next slide on how we can conserve our planet. So, A Spirit with a Vision is a Dream with a Mission by Neil Peart. So I had the vision that climate change is bad, but I wanted to work on a mission that I am currently working on, is to plant 10,000 trees through this free book distribution drive that I am running. So this is a 4P framework that I target in each and every workshop to the audience. 4P stands for people, participation, process and promise. People, that talks about the target audience, that is the students from 3rd grade to 8th grade mainly, targeting the youth. Next is the process of how I do workshops and later do a book distribution drive. Coming on to the participation of this main book right here. So this has a logo behind it, which I'll talk about in a few minutes, but read, put a seed in it. So there is a seed packet which after reading you need to refill and pass it on to one of your colleagues, neighbors or someone you know, so they read the book and plant it. So with this way, giving one book is beneficial to 10 people. So imagine the impact of 100 books will be beneficial to 1,000 people. Promise, I make a promise that I would make today also by taking a green pledge that is at the end of my book. Coming on to the next slide, it talks about how a candle loses nothing by igniting another candle. That's by James Keller. This talks about how if we pass on information about climate change in our surroundings, we have nothing to lose but gain awareness about what we are doing. Moving ahead to the next slide, it talks about how I launched the logo for my book distribution drive on 23rd January 2024. Notice how it's so recent because the year currently is 2024. This was done at the 11th Earth Care Awards by the Times of India, where I actually launched my book logo. Talking about my book logo, let's elaborate more about it. My book logo looks like Lord Ganesh, is what I'm trying to portray over here. I'm trying to portray that each one represents the hand, read one represents the bookmark or the page that's coming out of the leaves, that is plant one. I plant one tree represents one leaf, you plant the another represents the second. This is the significance of my logo. Apart from which, I have used rainbow colors that would depict the rainbow attraction to people. And this is the drive that I have, free book distribution drive. So Malayalam would be added to this because I released it today. And these are the rest 5 languages I've released my book in, because there's a dialect. In every dialect, that is 500 to 100 kilometers, we have 19,500 languages which are changing, and then we have 121 official Indian languages. So I need to spread awareness. That was my main challenge. So what is my climate change warrior journey? This slide mainly talks about it. I started a school project on plastic, is how I came to know how grave the problem of climate change is. Then I checked my carbon footprints through TTC, that was Tide Turner Plastic Champion, that I covered previously. I joined UNEP Plastic Challenge, that is United Nations Environment Program. And then I created e-comics that I talked about, 3 e-comics in 3 years, and poem on plastic, that is Plastic a Curse. I've also written various poems on Mother Earth and its healing nature. Apart from which, I was the speaker at the National Youth Summit 2020, where I was present, and adding on, I take workshops to create awareness for climate change. These images support my view on climate change. For example, this is me being published in one of the magazines, newspapers, signing books and taking workshops are mainly what the images are. Moving on to the next slide of my roadmap in the last 2 years. So I started by getting an award, that is the Messengers of Peace Award, for being a scout for climate change and being recognized. Coming on was the International Young Eco Hero Award that I received in the year 2023. This award is very close to my heart because it's one of the awards I've received from San Francisco, USA. So after that, I came to 2023, and the most important award by Times of India that I have received is the Unstoppable 21 and coverage in the Times of India. So I received this by the Environment Minister. Moving ahead, climate change is real and we have only one planet. This was the headline of the 5th June 2022, that we do not have a planet B. So we have only one planet and climate change is real. So I talked about how climate change is affecting every part of the country particularly, and how we as humans can reduce our own carbon footprints. So now I would want each one of you to stand up and in the audience and take a green pledge by raising your right hand with me. So I request everyone to stand up and read this green pledge out with me. To take a green pledge, that is really essential. So we raise our right hand for the cue and repeat. I pledge to go green, for my air to remain clean, use solar light and power, and close the tap and running shower, take a drive in CNG vehicles, walk on foot to experience miracles, grow plants and tree for shade, a natural cooling for summer is made. Start from self, create green and clean energy. Put in actions as actions create energy. Thank you, everyone. You may be seated. A main solution to the problem of climate change is using sustainable energy. That is one of the biggest solutions of climate change. So, with this, I would like to end my presentation, and I would like to end it with another quote by Lautes that I started with: act without expectation. This summarizes me and how I really did my own journey through. So, my first book was short stories, 12 to 13 short stories, which I had written and left on my table. And my father is the one who really got them published. With that, I was invited to various literature festivals in that particular year. Moving on, I went on to write my second book at the age of 9, and then kept writing till 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And today I am 15 years old and I've written 12 books. So thank you so much for being a wonderful audience. And I would like to tell you about the Wall of Green, that because we all have taken a pledge, so I want all of you all present in the audience to take a sign, want to give you a sign that we actually have taken the green pledge. And that's all for today. I'm open to questions.
I didn't know English fluently. Any problem, she will translate. Uh, First of all, thanks your knowledge. I had an opinion to you. Wherever there be development, there must be destruction, directly or indirectly. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. For example, we are going to batteries, new gen batteries. For that material, we have to khananam. We have to dig somewhere.
Mining.
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 We have to mine. And the scraps are there, like plastic. Like that problem, you have to put forward one more thing, my request, regarding this development. See, our sustainable development now, and this controls, that speed is less, but development speed is 1,000 times that. So we can't catch this climate change. You think about that.
So, to catch climate change, taking sustainable energy is the biggest part that would really control the problem of climate change. But shifting on to shifting on to bamboo, glass fiber is not really that possible because of the funds. But we can reduce carbon footprints as much as we can on the personal level. So that's how we can actually control climate change on a personal level.